everyone, welcome to my video. My name is Marisa, and in this video I will explain about e-business versus e-commerce. Okay, so the learning objective from this video, you will be able to explain the difference of e-business and e-commerce, and also you can give example of e-business and e-commerce implementation. So we start from the definition. If you see in this slide, we have e-business and e-commerce inside e-business. Why we put like this? Because if we talk about e-business, it's all kind of business by using internet. Even you are in the office, use the office application like ERP system, or you use the Microsoft like Office or Outlook to sending email and access the database, for the example, by using database application. We also can call it e-business because you're doing business by using internet. So e-commerce is like buying and selling process through internet. So in buying and selling process supposed to be in e-commerce platform. Yeah, when we open website or we open the application from our smartphone, when we doing selling and buying process, even product or services, it can be categorized as e-commerce. Okay, so there are several examples of e-business. As I mentioned before about use the office application, when you collaborate with your partner, IT consultant, when you collaborate with your supplier using supply chain management software, and also you conduct e-learning as the employee or as the student, open Binus Maya for the example, that can be categorized of e-business. When you conduct the electronic transaction, e-commerce also it's a part of e-business, right? And then when you're doing some transaction inside the company, you generate report by using internet connection and you access the application, cloud computing application, that also can be categorized as e-business. So it's very simple, right? Okay, for e-commerce, we have several types of e-commerce. We have B2C, which is business to consumer, like the company provide website or application that customer can buy product or service from the website. For the example, like bineka.com, so you can buy the electronic product in bineka.com or amazon.com, yeah, B2C. If we talk about B2B, business to business, it's like B2C platform, but for business. For the example, when the Alibaba.com, they have the e-commerce website, and then they sell the large quantity of the product. For the example, the minimum quantity, if you want to buy the product, you have to buy like 100 pieces of product. Okay, that's we call it business to business. And then in C2C, consumer to consumer. Why we call it consumer to consumer? Because when we register to the website, we can be as the one who buy the product, or we can join as a seller. We can be the customer or a seller. So it's like we can interact directly with the seller of the product in the website. For the example, like Tokopedia, Shopee, Blibli, Bukalapak, any kind of website that we can interact directly with the seller. Okay, the other platform of e-commerce like B2E, business to employee. When you are in the office and you access the application from your office, for the example, like you input the travel management system and you do transaction because you have to get some approval from your supervisor, from your manager about your travel to the other companies in certain location. Yeah, that's B2E. And then when you want to get some budget approval, also using B2E, that can be categorized as e-commerce because you do transaction. E-government. E-government means that the government application, then we can interact directly with the application for doing transaction. For the example, like e-tax. Yeah, e-tax, we submit the tax online by using website. That's e-government. The other category of e-commerce like social commerce. Social commerce means like the best of social commerce is from social media. So basically you doing selling and buying product through social media by using internet. That can be categorized as social commerce. Yeah, so not only from e-commerce platform, website or application, but also you can doing from social media. Let's say you sell something through your Instagram account, Facebook account, that kind of e-commerce. And then m-commerce, if the website of e-commerce, yeah, they have the application, like Tokopedia have a mobile application, Shopee also, Bukalapak also, they have the mobile application that can be categorized as m-commerce. Even Gojek, we doing transaction by using GoFood, using GoSend, and the other service from Gojek, Grab, yeah, that also can be categorized as m-commerce. Okay, that's all my explanation about e-business and e-commerce. Yeah, so it's like different, but e-commerce is a part of e-business. Hope you understand. And now it's your turn to doing the assessment. So the assessment in this part, you have to choose one company that you know, and you can explain the e-business and e-commerce implementation from the company. And then after that, you can submit the result to your lecturer. Good luck with your assessment. Okay, that's all my explanation, and these are my reference to do the video, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.